Okay, everyone, welcome back. We have a versus series. A couple decks I have using. I think they're kind of cool. One of them is a C'Thun Prince Warlock deck. You can see the list there on the tracker. It's obviously a control one. It uses the Prince for extra value. I've noticed again when you draw him, your win rate goes pretty good. I don't know if this is the best version of the deck because Defile and Control Warlock's just so huge. So we'll see. And this is my good buddy. He's using his Shaman. So you want your early game. The Discipline of C'Thun is tempting. But you really need your Voidwalkers, your Mistress of Mixtures. So we're going to get rid of him. Unlike C'Thun Druid, this one doesn't get as big C'Thun busts. Oh, wow, the Prince is actually excellent. I'm very tempted to coin it out, actually, to get big value quickly. Especially since we really don't have much in our hand. I mean, besides... that's just so good. I couldn't, even though I don't like using coin. But yeah, especially with our hand being kind of dead. That's dead, kind of... could be a big misplay, but the good thing is at least my like that, you see. Extraordinary. All right, so he could send it out there to die. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna tap. Oh wow, yeah. See, so next turn there'll be a beefy minion. Hopefully he won't be able to deal with it. He's overloaded this turn, so he's most likely just gonna hero power. We'll see. I don't know what kind of... No, that's actually really bad, especially if he has... Oh, we're going to probably change our gameplay here. Yeah, it dies, but it gets rid of this, because if this... Well, he's going to kill it no matter what. I was going to say I'd rather not get this a free kill from Jade Lightning, because he'll kill it, and he'll be able to retain his board, but that's fine. We have a couple plays next turn. I'd rather get the buff going anyways. Yeah, you see. That's why I wanted to do this instead, but he would have been able to kill the minion no matter what, but at least it would have been a little bit better. We're not going to put that out. We're going to do this. Get rid of that. Put this down. And the next turn we have our Crazed Worshipper, which does pretty good work, especially against aggro. No, that's bad. Or no, there's no answer for that. Maybe. Nah, let's do this. I would say trade in, but we're gonna let him do it. Our board's pretty good, but unfortunately, yeah, his deck. He's been playing it. He puts that what is it, Resurrect or something on there, so he gets multiple copies. Oh man, he's way ahead. Luckily, we got Siphon Soul next turn, so we'll be able to take him out. No, maybe we won't, but it did not. Yeah, we won't. We'll just. All right, Siphon Soul something though. Let's see, Aya. Oh, it's gonna summon a 4/4, but that's better than 4/3. What other options? I guess we could flood the board instead. I really don't want to give him his Jade counter. Okay, so let's look here. We could take this into that, but we're not going to. We're going to do this. I hate doing that. Unfortunately, we've got no favorable trading. We could Siphon Soul Jade, but I don't want to give him... I'll let him do it. This, going to go here. As much as I would love to take that out, no matter what, it's going to die, and it's going to, oh man, he's going to get so much value out of Aya, but let's get some buffs and some heals. That's really good because he'll be able to contest his minion next turn. The only unfortunate thing is he's going to be able to take his claws into that. I didn't think of that. And, wow, talking about not getting buffed C'Thun, well, I was incorrect. But normally games, you don't get that many buffs. I've had a lot of good draws. We got Geist in here to counter Priest, counter Token Shaman, and of course Jade Druid. I don't know what kind of deck he's... This must be some kind of N'Zoth deck. So that's going to be really bad. Luckily we have Twisting Nether. So if he goes and makes a huge board, we'll be able to deal with it. But okay, so he gets the counter, which is fine. He's going to probably pop the shield, so I don't get value out of that. At least I would. Notice he doesn't want to casually take 5 damage as a possibility. Alright, so he doesn't. Alright, so we have Siphon, but we're going to save that. We're obviously going to do this. Or let's tap first. You know, I like that better because chances are some minions are going to die. And he has no board, so I don't have to worry about a ton. I like that better. It's kind of the same thing, right? I don't think I have any one. Nope. Oh, he doesn't either. Okay, so my Geist is just going to be kind of a bad play, but not bad play. Alright. Ooh, see, this is one thing I love about the Prince. And I added this. I did get this deck inspired by some other else. Their builds were different. Actually, a fair amount different. We might want to Siphon that. That'd be such a good tempo swing, but... Oh, well, let's tap and see what we get. Okay, that's kind of good next turn. Oh, effective user mana. Oh, we're going to put him down. Obviously, take that out. That goes face. We're going to do that. Unfortunately, it can die to area effect rather easy, but... And I wasn't going to trade these two into it. I'd rather just trade that. We have Gul'dan coming back. Have we had any... let's look at the deck tracker. We've had... Okay, one Voidwalker died. That's not that great. And that's it. So only one demon. So I'm not going to play him quite yet. Well, that's what's cool about this deck. Is I have some demons in there, obviously. And they support him. And then C'Thun's your kind of your main condition. There's two, like an alternate win condition. So mine's at 14-14. So... oh, wow. Good, so that gives... Oh, wow, that's actually risky. Because now my C'Thun's at 16-16. But he had to do it, right? Wow, yeah, don't know if I'm going to lose this game now. Yeah, 19-19. If it was Tim, I'm not... Oh, well, I forgot the heal, so you got the heal. Alright, so let's see. We could probably set up lethal, I'm thinking. We might want to Siphon Soul that, even though he's going to have so many other better... let's see what we get. We're probably going to play that. It's a lot of damage, but let's do this. We're going to... Oh, man, we're not going to play that. Let's see, we're going to do this. No, we're going to Siphon. Even though he's going to have better targets, next turn... We have that, unless he could deal with it, but we might not deal. We might buff him up some more. We'll see. It depends on what he does. Yeah, you see, he could hex this though, or devolve it. And he floods the board, so that's not good. We're gonna actually do this so we get more value from our Gul'dan. And that 4/5 is gonna be pretty tough to deal with. And he's at 20, so obviously next turn we have lethal. Well, beyond lethal. I could have put down C'Thun, but it's just going to ping, ping, ping. And then if he gets rid of him, it's going to hurt my win condition. So I kind of rather get... Wow, okay, that's really bad for us. Because this makes C'Thun really bad. But... we could do that. 20 is going to be difficult for him to deal with. We could take this out, ping into one of these other ones. Oh, but man. Or we could just do this, right? I could do a Twisting Nether. I could tap for that so I get a good board, and even though I'm going to get this. See, the problem is, oh man, this is a tough turn. I mean, I could do this, but I don't know if that's a good play. We could do that, or we could tap to see if we could get Twisting Nether. Twisting Nether's kind of deep in the thing. I don't know what to do here. This is kind of tough. I mean, I have a lot of stuff in my hand, right? Buffing up C'Thun might be a really, really good idea, but this board here, oh man. Well, no matter what. See, that's a 2-2. This is... either one's pretty bad, right? Alright, so we're going to do this. Man, screw it. If he can deal with it, he can deal with it. If not, then I think I overthought that. So now he has 2 minions on board, but they're not really that great. Next turn we have a lot of stuff. We're near lethal. I don't know if he could deal with everything. And then he has to clear what's on the board because this is 3 damage right there. Plus I have a lot of other stuff. Yeah, I don't know if C'Thun was the best play there. It probably is. It puts a lot of pressure on him. Okay, that's bad. But it's really he has to kill the 7. He has to kill both minions, so that's bad. And unfortunately, we still haven't killed any demons, right? The Gul'dan's gonna be really bad here. But we're gonna do this. It's gonna put a lot of pressure, and it's going to clear his board. Well, he has to trade no matter. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's a smart move. Ooh, man, that might be just a big swing because he's gonna have so many stuff coming down. I don't know if I played that right. I should have just waited. Alright, so we have another... I really don't want to take more damage, but I want to get some more answers. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. We're going to put that out because I don't want it to die for free. And we pretty much got... Gul'dan's going to be played next turn because we'll get 2 demons. Oh, yeah, see? Now I need the second Siphon Soul. And that's really bad, too. Yeah, he's going to win this. I think that play with the C'Thun was bad. Because that's just going to come back and there's no way I can deal with that. Alright, so we could delay it, obviously. Oh, that's just not good enough. Yeah, that's GG, guys. I just can't... I can't make a comeback from that. 2 of those. Yeah, and plus that's the second one, so there's another one in his deck. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait, hopefully get a Twisting Nether. At least that stalls it. The only problem is there's gonna be another 10-10 on board. Yeah, that's GG. There's no way I can handle it. Yeah, I think that C'Thun move was probably my biggest misplay. Could have been, but Shamans don't really run Hex anymore, so should have known it though. His deck's not a and I'm really out of stuff. The only thing is Twisting Nether into Siphon Soul to get rid of that, but he still has another one in deck, so is really bad. He's just gonna go face. There's no other point, no other way to deal with it. If we get Twisting Nether, we obviously just delay it, but there's no point because when I do that, it's just gonna die. So we could do this, flood the board, hope for the best, but the problem is getting through that. We're only gonna, yeah, there's just no way to do it, dealing with this. I mean, yeah, I buy myself a couple turns, but the problem is this needs to die, so next turn it'll die, he'll get another one, and we'll have to Twisting, and then we have to go from there. Just hopefully Gul'dan carries us the rest of the game. I think the C'Thun play was bad. Still got a Siphon Soul, so hopefully I could get back into this. And I love these gangsters, man. These guys are just so awesome, especially with the Prince. If he has a board clear, it's going to be... Oof, it's pretty bad. If he kills all of it, it's GG. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm so lucky. No, not really, because he's just going to face tank that. Oh, no, he doesn't. I think that was a misplay on his part. Yeah, so, but he still has another one, if I remember right, in his deck. So we're Twisting Nether here. We'll have to Gul'dan the next turn to just hope that we are... Okay, well, we're not going to tap because we can't. We're way low on health. If we get our Siphon Soul, it'd be good, because I know he has another one. Alright, so we definitely have to do that. We still haven't got our Dreadlords. A Dreadlords would be an extremely greedy play here. Even though it does clear out some of his stuff, but we have to do this. Because the hero power is just going to be so good. Ooh, oh yeah, see? Plus I got a decent board. So, we need Siphon Soul, obviously, but at least we have enough to hopefully delay. Oh, Devol's horrible. Well, it's still a good minions, though. This one is, at least. Now we could obviously take out some stuff. But that was big. Dreadlord next turn, and we have our Discipline of C'Thun. Okay, so he's going all in, but luckily we have a heal. Oh, wow, I forgot about that. That's pretty bad. Oh, Siphon Soul is going to have to be used on that. We have no choice. We're going to play that because it's a better minion. We have to trade here. I wish we could use our hero power, but that is what it is. Siphon Soul, that's the last one. So if he gets that other one, we still have 2 Shadow Bolts. We should be able to handle the 10-10, especially with the Discipline of C'Thun. He's out of cards for the most part. We can start pinging away with our hero power. Oh, that's bad. Good thing is, hopefully he won't have a follow-up. Oh, that's bad because we have no way of dealing with that. Oh, man. So we don't die, but we could deal with it next turn, but but man, what a game. I'm pretty sure he can come up with 2 damage. If not, then I might have a chance to stabilize, but I doubt it. Every little thing he does from now on just destroys my oh, that's pretty. Oh, but at least I got lucky though. And this is going into fatigue too, so we got to do this. Start putting pressure. We're gonna put the bigger minion. I'd take fatigue damage, but he's at 12 and I'm at 5. So each turn I could. Wow, what a game, guys! I think this is one of my best versus video ever, and I'm pretty sure I misplayed. I think the C'Thun, if I was a little bit more patient, but like I said, shamans don't play Hex much anymore, so. Ooh, that's so bad.
Well played.
Nicely done.
Alright, so we're gonna definitely do this. Alright, guys, I really hope you enjoy that. I'm gonna go over the deck with you guys. That was an epic battle, man. Epic battle. I gotta tell my friend, oh, that's not it. Sorry for the... That was pretty awesome. I gotta go over the deck list for you guys. That was a long game, too. So it's a C'Thun Warlock deck. I used to play C'Thun Warlock back in the day. It was never really that great, but now you have so many new tools. So, Mistress of Mixtures ×2, Voidwalker. The Prince, if you get Prince early game, like the first couple turns, you do so much more better, I think, because you just outvalue your opponent. The Discipline of C'Thun, Shadow Bolts for removal. Originally I had something else in there, but you just need it. Twilight Elder. And then it's on my friend Knight. ×2 C'Thun's Chosen. The Chain Gang, I love this guy, especially if you could get the Prince buff on both of them. They're just so awesome. Crazed Worshipper does a lot of work. He's a decent minion. Of course, obviously against Priest it's weak. Despicable Dreadlord is just awesome. Usher of Souls isn't bad. She actually does buff C'Thun a fair amount, especially if it's if you get some of your taunts on there. They tend to rack up the points. Siphon Souls, because you need 2 of those. Geist is for your against your token shamans, priests, and of course Jade. The Enforcer is actually really good for board clears, regaining the board, and also of course it supports the Gul'dan. The Twin Emperors, because they're just awesome as well. Twisting Nether, you could actually maybe think about putting another one in there. But usually one I think's enough, because you have a lot of other removals and it's a heavy minion deck. Then Gul'dan, who was a star of that last game, and he's just an awesome card in general, especially if you could get some of your demons done, and then of course the big hitter C'Thun himself. All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this versus, and I'm going to start hopefully putting some more ranked play videos together, or maybe a variation or Eternal Fairy as well, and Hearthstone. Right now, Hearthstone's in a limbo, but if you guys have seen, I'm probably going to do another kind of review recap over the new cards. Some of them are pretty epic. Really like that brand new 5-mana 4/4 Arcane Tyrant. You get to play for free after if you cast a spell of 5 or more. So that's awesome, like after Twisting Nether. Druids, Notorious, turn 5 is Nourish. Well, bam, you put down at least 1 or 2 of those bad boys. Huge tempo swings. Plus, I've updated a lot of my decks I'm looking forward to, and once they reveal all their cards, obviously, it'll be the final forms. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Bye.